talking, brush me again, won't see much talking. Oh, lot of violence, swinging corpse and sold in a side with bring 10 Walkman's been squawking. Like, boy, don't test me. Now I mean it, boy, don't vex me. Man, power out, said too much esky. Flex like Messi, then get kick off the jet ski. Chat back, got me stuck. Always wanna chat back, damage shock. You gotta wait for average walk to be walking my chat back, savage pop. Yeah, you got a team, go get 'em. No hesitate, my G, just bell 'em. No one can stick to wait after Rick to you and your gifts get drenched in venom.
Rouse on the track. Rouse on the track.
Good morning and welcome to the 66th
I'll let her introduce it.
Classic presented by Cantex and a lot of other sponsors that you will get to hear later on today. This morning we have Seymour and the Panhandle playing. Panhandle will be considered the visiting team and Seymour your home team. Let's start with the starters from Panhandle. Number 3, Luke Schmucker. Number 4, Landon Andrews. Number 10, Cooper Brinkley. Number 12, Broxton Robinson. And number 22, Kaden Arns. And now, for your home team, number 1, Brady Mathis. Number 2, Keaton Anderson. Number 3, Tyler Whitfield. Number 4, Matthew Strickland. And number 10, Avery Parrish. Good luck, guys, and let's play some ball.
All right, all heard their starters. This is the first and opening game of the Caprock tournament for the Panthers. They're taking on the Panhandle Panthers. Bit of a cat fight going on today. And the Panthers, they got Sadler from the JV playing. All right, Panhandle starts the game by getting the ball. Their number 22 drives it to their end of the court. 22 passes number 12. The Panthers managed to take the ball. Their number 4 Strickland passes it to number 1 Mathis. Mathis then drives it to the other end of the court. He passes number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes number 2, Anderson. Anderson pushes in towards the hoop and goes for the shot, but looks like there's a foul against Panhandle. The foul is for a hit against... Didn't see who it was against. It is the first team foul for the Panhandle. The first of Keen Anderson's free throws is good. So is the second. The ball is knocked out of bounds by Panhandle. You might get a little bit of an echo from the other announcer like that. Can't be helped. Panther number 3, Whitfield, drives the ball down court. He nearly loses control of it after tripping, but he managed to get back. He then passes number 4, Strickland. Strickland drives it towards the hoop and goes for the 2-point shot, but the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle's number 10. Number 10 then begins to drive it to the other end of the court. He passes to number 12, who goes for a layup. The ball bounces off the hoop. It is recovered by Panhandle's number 10, but as he tries to pass number 4, Panther number 3, Whitfield, steals it and drives it to the other end of the court. That brings our score to 4-0 in favor of the Panthers. Panhandle's number 22 is driving it back to the other end of the court. He pushes in towards the hoop, but is stopped by number 1, Mathis. Panhandle number 22 drives the ball back out. He passes number 4. Number 4 then passes number 3, who passes back. Number 22 goes for that 3-point shot and makes it, bringing us to 4-3 in favor of the Panthers. Number 3, Whitfield, is driving it back to the Panthers end of the court. He passes number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes back to Whitfield, goes for the 3-point shot. It misses the hoop and goes out of bounds. All right, ball was passed back in by Panhandle number 4. He passes number 22, then begins to drive it to the other end of the court. Number 22 hands off to number 3, who then passes to number 12. Number 12 hands off to number 4, who pushes to the hoop. He then passes number 10, who scores the 2-pointer, giving Panhandle the lead with 4-5. Just under 5 minutes, 40 seconds are on the clock. Panthers drive the ball back to the end of the court. They try and bring it up to the hoop, but Panhandle number 4 manages to take it. He then drives it to the other end of the court. Pass to number 22 goes for that 3-point shot. The ball bounces off. The hoop is recovered by Panhandle's number 10. He passes to number 12, who then passes out to number 4. Number 4 drives in and passes to number 10. He goes for the shot. The shot makes it in, and it looks like there was a foul against the Panthers. Ref called that shot good. Looks like fouls on Panther number 2, Anderson, for a hit. Due to the foul, 1 free throw has been awarded to Panhandle number 10. That free throw is no good, but Panhandle recovers the ball. Number 4 goes for the 3-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop. Panthers begin to drive the ball back to their end of the court. Whitfield brings it all the way towards the hoop before trying to pass out, but it looks like there was a double dribble against the Panthers. Ball was passed back in by Panhandle number 3 to number 22. 22 begins to drive it to the other end of the court. 22 passes to number 3, who's looking for someone to pass to. He tries to drive the ball, but number 2 Anderson takes it from him, brings it to the Panther end of the court. It goes for the layup, and it looks like there's a foul against Panhandle. Fouls on Panhandle number 3 for a push. The foul results in 2 free throws being awarded to Panther number 2, Keaton Anderson. First of the free throws is good.
Coming in is Jacob Herzberg and number 11, James Betts.
Betts is subbed in for number 1 Mathis. Second of Anderson's free throws is also good. That brings us to 6-7 in favor of the Panthers. Panhandle number 4 drives the ball into the hoop and tries to pass it to number 40, but it ends up going out of bounds. Ball will be passed back in by Panther number 3, Whitfield. He's passing it to number 2, Anderson. Anderson begins to drive the ball to the other end of the court. Passes to number 4, Matt Strickland, then passes to number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes back to Strickland, who then passes to number 2, Anderson. Anderson passes to number 3, Whitfield, who passes to number 11, Betts. Betts passes to number 2, Anderson, who goes for the 2-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop, is recovered by Panhandle number 22, who begins to drive it to the other end of the court. He goes for that layup, but it misses the hoop and is caught by Panther number 4, Strickland. Strickland then begins to drive it back to the other end of the court. He passes it to number 11, Betts, who then passes into Parrish. Parrish looks like he was going to try and go for a shot, but there is a foul against Panhandle number 40. It was called on the floor. Number 1, Mathis is being subbed back in for number 11, Betts. And ball is being passed in by number 3, Whitfield. That shot bounced off the hoop, and it looks like Panhandle hit it out of bounds. It'll be Panther ball. With 3 minutes 35 on the clock. Whitfield passes the ball to number 11, Betts, who was subbed back in for Mathis. Betts hands it off to number 2, Anderson, who passes to number 3, Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 4, Strickland, who goes in for the 2-pointer and makes it. Ball is being driven back to the other end of the court by Panhandle number 22. He takes it in for a shot, but it looks like there's a foul against the Panthers. Panther number 11, Betts, with a, looks like a push. That is the Panthers' second foul of the game. The first of the free throws by Panhandle number 22 is good. The second is also good. That gives Panhandle back the lead with 8-9. Panther number 3, Whitfield, is driving it back to the other end of the court. He passed number 4, Strickland. Strickland passed the ball back to Whitfield, who's looking for someone to pass to. He finds that number 10, Parrish, who goes for the 3-point shot and makes it. Panhandle drives the ball back to the other end of the court. Their number 22 goes in for the 2-point shot, but it looks like there's a foul against the Panthers. That is another foul against Panther number 11, Betts. Panthers' third team foul of the quarter. The first of those free throws by Panhandle is good. Second of the free throws is also good. That brings us to tie game. Panther number 3, Whitfield, is driving the ball back to the other end of the court. He brings it all the way under the hoop and goes for the 2-point shot and makes it. Panhandle number 22 is driving the ball back to the other end of the court. He goes in for the 2-pointer, but it bounces off the hoop, and it looks like there is a foul. The foul's on Panhandle number 40 for a push. Ball is being passed back in by Panther number 3, Tyler Whitfield. So it looks like number 11, Betts, was subbed back out for number 1, Mathis. That is a foul against Panhandle for a block. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Panther number 2, Anderson. First of the free throws is good. Second of the free throws is also good. That brings us to 15-11 in favor of the Panthers. Panhandle drives the ball in for a shot and scores, bringing us to 15-14. Free throw penalty. Panthers drive the ball back to there in the court. Number 1 Mathis passes number 2 Anderson. Anderson goes in for the 2-point shot, but the ball bounces off the backboard and is recovered by the Panhandle. Panhandle drives the ball back to there in the court, and it looks like there's a foul against Panther number 1 Mathis for a block. That is the 4th team foul of the quarter, and due to the foul, free throws will be awarded to Panhandle number 22. First of the free throw, or the free throw was good. There was a shot called good by the ref too. Ball is being passed in by number 3 Whitfield to number 1 Mathis. Mathis then begins to drive it down to the other end of the court. See Whitfield passes the ball. Number 2 Anderson. Anderson then passes to Mathis. Mathis passes to Whitfield, who's looking for someone to pass to. He decides to drive it in towards the hoop before passing number 1 Mathis. However, the ball ends up going out of bounds. It'll be Panhandle ball. Panhandle number 4 is driving the ball down to the other end of the court. He passes number 13. 13 pushes in towards the hoop and tries to pass the ball, but is knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Ball is being passed back in by Panhandle number 2. He passes it to number 15, who goes for the 2-point shot, but the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle number 2. The ball then goes out of bounds against Panhandle. There is 48.9 seconds on the clock. Ball is being passed in by number 2 Anderson to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield begins to drive the ball down to the other end of the court. He passes number 4 Strickland. Strickland passes number 2 Anderson. Anderson passes number 1 Mathis. Mathis passes number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes number 2 Anderson. Anderson passes it Parrish. Parrish passes back to Whitfield, who then passes to Anderson. Anderson passes to Mathis, and Mathis passes to Parrish. Parrish pushes in towards the hoop before passing out to Whitfield. There's 17 seconds on the clock. Number 2 Anderson is throwing the ball around at the half court. He's looking for someone to pass to. He finds down number 10 Parrish. 5 seconds on the clock. Anderson rushes towards the hoop and goes for the 2-pointer and makes it. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The running score will be a tie at 15-15. I'm not sure if they'll be playing ads during the timeout or not. If they are, I will be letting them play because Caprock is a charity tournament and those sponsors pay for it.
After one, the Panthers from Seymour 17 and the Panthers from
All right, coming back from that timeout, it'll be Panther ball.
Seymour ball to start the second quarter.
All right, the ball is passed in to number 3 Whitfield, then begins to drive it down to the other end of the court. The ball is taken from him by Panhandle number 22, passes to number 4, who drives it all the way into their hoop, bringing their score to 17-19 in favor of the Panhandle Panthers. The Seymour Panther, number 2 Anderson, drives the ball back to the other end of the court. He passes to number 10 Parrish, who then passes to number 4 Strickland. Strickland takes it in for the 2-point shot, but the ball misses the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle number 22, who then passes it to number 3, then passes back 22. Panhandle then drives it to their end of the court. Their number 22 passes to number 20 or number 4. 4 then drives towards the hoop before passing number 3. Number 3 goes for the 3-point shot, but the ball goes out of bounds. Ball will be passed back in by Panther number 3 Whitfield with 7 minutes 17 on the clock. The Panthers drive the ball back to their end of the court, where number 2 Anderson goes for the 2-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle. Their number 22 drives it to the other end of the court, where he passes to number 12. Number 12 tries to take it in for a 2-pointer, but misses the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 4 Strickland, who then passes to number 2 Anderson and drives down court. Anderson tries to pass to Whitfield, but the ball is taken by Panhandle number 4, who passes to number 12, who drives the ball all the way in for a 2-point shot. And there is a timeout by the Panthers.
Caprock Classic is part of a national organization that provides scholarships to students in the fields of physical, occupational, and speech therapies. Since 1955, over $10 million has been awarded to therapy students, with a large amount going to Texas Tech therapy students. The support for our advertisers for the 66th annual Caprock Classic presented by Cantex is appreciated. Please visit the following local businesses and thank them for their support: Cantex Roofing and Construction, United Supermarkets and Market Street, G. Messer Auto Group, Chick-fil-A, Double T Smiles, American Bank of Commerce, South Plains Electric Co-op, Velez Masonry, and T-Mobile.
Coming back from that timeout, it'll be Panther ball. Passed in by number 2 Anderson to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield then passes it back to Anderson, who begins to drive it down to the other end of the court. Anderson passes to number 4 Strickland, passes to number 10 Parrish. Parrish passes back to Anderson. Anderson passes to Whitfield. Whitfield's looking for someone to pass to, and he ends up driving towards the hoop. He goes for the 2-point shot, and there was a foul against Panhandle. The shot was no good, but it looks like that foul by Panhandle's number 22 for a push will award 2 free throws to Panther number 3 Whitfield. First of the free throws is good. Second of the free throws is also good. That brings our score to 19-21 in favor of Panhandle. Panhandle's number 22 is driving the ball to the other end of the court. He passes number 4. Number 4 is dribbling around the half court. He's looking for someone to pass to. Ends up there being a foul against Panther number 3 Whitfield. That is Whitfield's first foul of the game and the first team foul of the quarter. Ball will be passed back in by, oh, don't matter. Panthers managed to take the ball right after it's passed in. Number 2, Anderson drives it down to the Panthers end of the court. He passes number 3, Whitfield, goes for the three-point shot, but the ball bounces off the hoop and is knocked out of bounds against the Panthers. It'll be Panhandle ball passed in by number 3 to number 22, who then begins to dribble it down court. Number 4 takes it in for the shot, but it looks like there's a foul against Panther number 3, Whitfield, for a block. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Panhandle's number 4. The first of the free throws is good. Second of the free throws is also good. That brings our score to 19-23 in favor of Panhandle. The ball is being driven down court by Panther number 3, Whitfield. He hands off to number 2, Anderson, who goes for the three-point shot, but the ball bounces out of the hoop and is caught by Panhandle number 10. Number 10 passes it to number 4, who then passes in to number, 12. 12 goes for a two-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 2, Anderson. Anderson drives down court and hands off to number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes to number 4, Strickland, pass back to number 2, Anderson. Anderson goes in for the two-point shot, and it looks like there's a foul against Panhandle for a hold. It is on Panhandle's number 3. Foul will result in free throws being awarded to Panther number 2, Keaton Anderson. First of the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is good. Looks like number 1 Mathis is subbed in for number 2 Anderson. Panhandle begins to dribble the ball down to their end of the court. Number 13 passes the ball. Number 22 goes for that three-point shot, but the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 11, Betts. Betts then passes to number 1 Mathis, who then passes to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield drives the ball down court. Ball is narrowly knocked out of his hands by Panhandle number 22, but he manages to recover it and passes it to number 10 Parrish. Parrish passes to number 11 Betts, who passes back to Mathis. Mathis passes to Parrish, who drives in towards the hoop and goes for the two-pointer, but the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle number 10, who passes it to their number 22. 22 passes it number 4, who passes number 12. 12 drives the ball towards the hoop before passing out to number 4. Number 4 goes for the three-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by number 10. Number 10 passes the ball to number 4, who pushes towards the hoop. Number 4 then passes to number 12, who goes for the three-point shot and makes it. That brings our score to 19-26 in favor of Panhandle. Number 10 Parrish tries to pass the ball number 3 Whitfield, but he ends up charging. That is Whitfield's third foul of this ball game. Number 2 Anderson is subbed in for number 3 Whitfield. Panhandle number 22 is dribbling the ball around the three-point line. He passes number 13. 13 goes for the two-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 2 Anderson. Anderson then begins to drive it down to the other end of the court. He passes number 4 Strickland and goes for that three-point shot and makes it. That brings our score to 22-26 in favor of Panhandle. Panhandle's number 22 drives the ball back to the other end of the court. Is dribbling around the three-point line and looking for someone to pass to. Pass number 13. 13 then drives towards the hoop. He tries to go for a shot, but it looks like that's a foul against Panther number 1 Mathis.
Fouls on number 1, Brady Mathis, his second, 14th foul.
Mathis is subbed out for Panther number 12, Bryson Hostis.
30-second timeout.
And looks like that is a 30-second timeout. I believe it was called. Hold on.
Western Bank is locally owned with 10 locations from Groover to Brownwood, with headquarters in Lubbock. Western Bank is committed to the people, organizations, and businesses of our communities. Banking winners since 1909. Bank local. Bank better. Bank Western. We mean business. Our tournament shirts are on sale now. The names of every single player in the tournament are on the back of the shirts. Short sleeve shirts are $20 and long sleeve are $25. Get yours now before we sell out.
Coming back from that timeout, it is Panhandle ball. They pass it into the number 22, goes for the three-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Seymour. Seymour drives the ball down to the other end of the court where it is then knocked out of bounds against the Panthers. Ball will be passed back in by Panhandle number, looks like 2. Panhandle number 22, pass the ball number 2. Number 2 then passes number 12. Number 12 passes 22. 22 passes number 13. 13 passes number 2. Then passes number 40. 40 goes in for the 2-point shot, but it looks like there's a travel. It'll be Panther ball under the hoop. Ball will be passed in by Panther number 4, Strickland. Strickland's passing it to number 2, Anderson. Anderson begins to drive the ball down to the other end of the court. He passes number 4, Strickland. Strickland goes for that 3-point shot, or not 3-point, 2-point. Makes it. Looks like that is a block against the Panthers. Number 11, Betts. That is Betts' 3rd foul of the game. There's a minute 50 left in the half. The foul results in free throws being awarded to Panhandle number 22. The first of the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is good. Panther number 10, Parrish, passes below number 12, Hostis. Hostis passes number 2, Anderson. Anderson passes number 0, Estraka. Estraka passes number 4, Strickland, then passes number 2, Anderson. Anderson passes number 10, Parrish. Parrish tries to drive the ball towards the hoop, but it's taken from him by Panhandle number 2. Number 2 drives to the other end of the court and goes in for the shot. His shot bounces off, and number 12 goes for another shot where then a foul is called against the Panthers. It's like number 3 Whitfield and number 1 Mathis are about to be subbed back in. That foul was on number 12 Hostis. That is his first of the game. And the first of the free throws is good. Mathis subs in for Hostis. Whitfield subs in for Estraka. The second of the free throws by Panhandle number 12 is no good. The ball is recovered by Panther number 3 Whitfield, who then begins to drive down court. He passes number 10 Parrish. Parrish passes it back to Whitfield, who's looking for somewhere to go. He hands off to number 2 Anderson. Anderson passes to number 1 Mathis. Mathis passes to number 4 Strickland. Strickland's waiting for his offense to get in place. He then passes to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes back to Strickland. Strickland passes back to Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 10 Parrish. Parrish passes to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 2 Anderson, and it looks like there was a holding foul called. It is on Panhandle's number 4. And it is called on the floor. Ball is being passed back in by Whitfield. He passes number 4 Strickland, who goes in for the 2-pointer and makes it. Panhandle number 4 is driving the ball back to the other end of the court. Number 2 pushes towards the hoop. He tries to pass number 10, but the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Panhandle number 4 is driving the ball around the half court. He passes to number 2. Number 2 pushes towards the hoop. He tries to pass to number 3, but the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Right, a 1-point ball game with. Looks like the clock's a little bit behind. Just over 5 on the clock. Ball's passed in by Panhandle number 2. Number 2 passes to number 4, who goes for the 3-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 2 Anderson. And that concludes the first half of play. The running score will be the Seymour Panthers with 27. The Panhandle Panthers with 28. I believe there will be some halftime entertainment. Or perhaps it's too early. We'll see. If there is, y'all get to see it. It'll be a 7-minute half.
We've got one participant for the free throw contest from Panhandle. If I knew your name, I would say it, but good luck, girl. Oh, they're trying to yell at me, but I can't hear them. Bracklin. Good luck, Bracklin. If you win, you get a chicken dinner. with the rim. Good shot, though. Okay, one more chance. Bread. Oh, great try, but guess what? You still get a chicken dinner! Come on up! Get your free chicken dinner!
Rouse on the track.
That was a foul against Panhandle. Looks like the camera's back. That was a score by Panhandle for 3. Ball is being driven back down to the other end of the court by Panther number 3 Whitfield. He passes number 4 Strickland. As Strickland tries to pass the ball, he nearly loses it, but he manages to recover. He tries passing to number 1 Mathis, and it looks like there was a push foul called. Push is on Panhandle number 10. It'll be Panther ball passed in by number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes the ball to number 10 Parrish, who tries to take it in for the 2-point shot, but it looks like there's a double dribble called against him. Right, Panther number 1 Mathis manages to take the ball after it bounces off the hoop from a failed shot by Panhandle. Panhandle then drives the ball back to the area of the court. Panhandle recovers the ball and drives it to the area of the court. Panther number 3 Whitfield recovers the ball from them and drives it back to the Panthers' end. And that is a foul. Fouls on Panhandle, number 3. Panhandle drives the ball back to the area of the court, where there's a foul called against Panther number 4 Strickland. Foul results in free throws being awarded to Panhandle. That is Strickland's first team foul. The first of the free throws is no good. The second is good. That was looks like that was a foul against Panhandle, number 12. Ball will be passed back in by Panther number 3 Whitfield, or not Whitfield. Number 2 Anderson to number 10 Parrish. Parrish passes to Whitfield, who then Parrish passes the ball back to Parrish. Parrish then passes it to Strickland, who takes it in for the 2-pointer, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield goes for a 3-point shot, but it also bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle number 40, who passes it number 22, who then drives it down to the other end of the court. 22 pushes towards the hoop and goes for the 2-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop, is recovered by number 4. Number 4 passes number 22, then passes number 13. 13 passes number 12. Number 12 tries to take it under the hoop. However, the ball is knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. 4 minutes, 21 on the clock. It looks like Panther number 11 Betts is being subbed in for number 1 Mathis. Balls. Oh. Panhandle tries to pass the ball back in, but the Panthers hit it right back out. Ball will be passed back in by Panhandle number 22. He passes it to number 4. Number 4 then passed number 22, who passed number 13. 13 drives towards the hoop and goes with a 2-point shot, and he makes it. That brings our score to 29-34 in favor of Panhandle. Panther number 2 Anderson drives it to the other end of the court. He passes number 11 Betts. Betts passes number 2 Anderson, who goes for the 3-point shot, but it falls just short. The ball is saved from going out of bounds by Panther number 11 Betts, who then passes it number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes ball to number 4 Strickland, who passes number 2 Anderson. Anderson takes it in for that 2-point shot, and it is called good by the ref. There was also a foul against number 12 for Panhandle. That foul results in 1 free throw being awarded to Panther number 2 Keaton Anderson. That free throw is good. That brings our score to 32-34, and there is a 30-second timeout called by the Panthers.
Second timeout for Seymour. First of the half. The American Business Clubs, or AMBUCs, consists of local chapters whose members work shoulders together to raise money for local charities. Our club supports the Texas Girls and Boys Ranch, Foster Alive, Challenger, Local and more. AMBUCs thanks you for your support that allows the donations to other worthwhile charities.
All right, coming back from that timeout, it'll be Panhandle ball passed in by number 13. Gets the pass to number 22, then begins to drive it down to the other end of the court. Number 22 passes to number 13, who passes number 2. Number 2 passes number 22, who passes number 13. 13 pushes towards the hoop and goes for the 2-point shot, but the ball bounces off the hoop. It is recovered by number 4 Strickland, who is then pushed out of bounds by Panhandle number 22. That is 5 team fouls for the quarter. As a result, it triggers bonus. Shooting for the Panthers will be number 4 Strickland. He has 2 free throws due to bonus. The first of the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is good. That brings our score to 33-34 in favor of Panhandle, with 3 minutes 15 left in the third quarter of play. Panhandle's number 3 tries to charge in towards the hoop. However, it looks like there's a foul against Panther number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield is subbed out for number 1 Mathis, as that is his 4th team foul. That's a timeout. Charge to Panhandle.
Caprock AMBUCs would like to thank these great local businesses for their generous support of the Caprock Classic. Please visit these great companies and thank them for their support of the tournament. Brandon and Clark, Caprock Metalworks, Texas Girls and Boys Ranch, MD McKee Company, Overhead Door, Velez Masonry, Regal Pet Resort, Steel Pipe and Supply, Pinnacle Commercial
All right, coming back from that timeout, it'll be Panhandle ball under the hoop. It's being passed in by their number 2. He passes to number 22, goes for the three-point shot and makes it. That brings us to 33-37 in favor of Panhandle. Panther number 2, Anderson's driving it down court. He brings it all the way to the hoop and scores a 2-pointer. That brings us to 35-37 in favor of Panhandle. Panhandle number 13 passed the ball to number 6. Let's see which number it is. That number tried to pass in. However, the Panther number 2, Anderson, takes the ball and drives it all the way to the Panthers' end of the court. But looks like there's a double dribble called by the ref. Ball will be passed back in by Panhandle's number 2. Panhandle's number 22 is driving the ball down to the other end of the court. He passes number 2. Number 2 passes number 5. Number 5 passes number 13. 13 passes number 2. Number 2 drives in towards the hoop and passes out to number 5. Number 5 passes number 22. 22 goes for that three-point shot. However, it misses the hoop and goes out of bounds. 2 minutes, 14 are left on our clock. Panhandle leads the game by 2 points with 35-37. Panther number 1, Mathis, gets the ball at the other end of the court. He goes for the three-point shot, but bounces off the hoop. Ball is recovered by Panhandle's number 22. 22 then begins to drive it back to the other end of the court. He passes number 13. 13 pushes in towards the hoop, and it looks like that's a foul called against Panther number 1, Mathis. Mathis is his 3rd foul of the game. Ball will be passed in by Panhandle number 22. Number 22 passes it to number 2, who then passes to number 22. 22 passes number 5, who passes number 13. 13 goes for the three-point shot, but bounces off the hoop. After a struggle for the ball, it is recovered by number 22, who goes for a shot, but the ball is taken from him by number 10, Parrish. Parrish tries to drive it down court, but he loses control and is taken by Panhandle number 22. 22 goes for another 2-pointer. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Parrish, who passes number 2, Anderson. Anderson drives to the other end of the court and goes for a shot, and there is a foul. Calls against Panhandle. The foul's on Panhandle number 22 for a hit. The foul results in 3 free throws being awarded to Panther number 2, Keaton Anderson. First of the free throws is good. Second of the free throws is also good. That brings us to a tie. One more and Anderson can take the lead. Third free throw is also good. The Panthers take the lead with 38-37. Panhandle drives down to the other court. Their number 3 scores a three-point shot. They take that lead right back. Ball is being passed back in by Panther number 4, Strickland. Number 2, Anderson, is beginning to drive it back to the other end of the court. He tries to bring it in for a shot, but it looks like that's a charge against him. That is his 2nd foul of the game. Ball is being passed in by Panhandle number 4. He passes it to number 3, who then passes it back to 4. 4 begins to drive the ball down to the other end of the court. Number 4 passes number 3. Goes for the three-point shot. The ball bounces off the hoop. After struggle, it looks like it's recovered by Panhandle number 12, pass number 4. Number 4 goes for the 2-pointer and makes it. That brings us to 38-42 with 45 seconds left on the clock. Panther number 2, Anderson, is driving it back to the other end of the court. Pass to number 2, or number 11, Betts. Betts passes back to Anderson, and that is a timeout by the Panthers.
30-second timeout for Seymour. Caprock thanks our bracket sponsors for their continued support of the Caprock Classic. Please be sure to visit these fine local businesses and let them know you appreciate their support of the tournament. Western Bank, Double T Smiles, Advanced Graphics, United Supermarkets, MCM Elegante, Chick-fil-A.
Coming back from that timeout, it'll be Panther ball on their end of the court. It'll be passed in by number 1 Mathis to number 2 Anderson. Anderson receives it just past the half court. He then drives it back to the Panthers' end. He passes to number 4 Strickland, and then passes to number 1 Mathis. Mathis passes to number 11 Betts. Betts hands off to number 2 Anderson. Anderson passes back to Betts, who then passes to Anderson. Anderson's stripping the ball on the half court. He passes to number 4 Strickland, who takes it in for the 2-pointer. And it is good. That brings us to 40-42. And that concludes the third quarter of play. As I just said, the running score will be 40 for Seymour and 42 for Panhandle. After this minute timeout, it will be Panther ball.
Caprock is committed to inspiring mobility and independence. Your support of the 66th annual Caprock Classic enables us to provide Amtraks to disabled children and adults. To learn more about Amtraks, visit any club member or learn more on the caprockambux.com website.
All right, we're coming back from the timeout. It'll be passed in by Panther number 11, James Betts. Betts passes the ball, number 2, Anderson. Anderson then begins to drive it down court. Looks like the ball was called out against Panhandle. It's passed back in by number 2 Anderson to number 4 Strickland. Strickland goes in for that 2-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle's number 10. He passes it to the number 3. Not sinking. Panhandle brings it in for a 2-pointer and makes it. Panther number 2 Anderson is driving it back to the other end of the court. He passes it to number 4 Strickland, who takes it for a 2-point shot, but the ball bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle. Panhandle goes for a three-point shot, but it misses the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 2, Anderson. Anderson passes it down court to number 11, Betts, who goes for the shot, but it is stopped by Panhandle's number 22. 22 recovers the ball and then begins to drive it back to their end of the court. He passed it to number 12, who tries to pass number 4. Number 4 manages to get it, and he goes in for a shot, and that is a charge against Panhandle's number 4. All right, passing the ball in for the Panthers will be number 1, Brady Mathis. Pass it to number 2, Anderson, who begins to drive it down court. Anderson passes number 4, Strickland, who passes number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes number 1, Mathis, who goes for that three-point shot. Bounces off. The hoop is recovered by number 11, Betts. Betts passes it to number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes to number 2, Anderson. Anderson takes it in for another shot, and there's a foul. The foul will be against Panhandle's number 10 for a hold, and it results in 2 free throws being awarded to Panther number 2, Keaton Anderson. Looks like Lady Panthers want a shout out as they're watching before getting ready for their game. The Lady Panthers will be playing at 6 o'clock, depending on the results of this game. There may or may not be coverage of it. Anderson's first free throw was no good, but the second was good. That brings our running score to 41-44 in favor of Panhandle. Panhandle number 3 passes ball number 12. Number 12 passes number 22. 22 passes number 4. Number 4 pushes in towards the hoop and passes number 10, where it looks like there's then a foul against Panther number 1, Brady Mathis. That is his 4th foul of this ball game. Panhandle number 22 passes the ball to number 12, then passes number 3. Number 3 passes number 22, passes in to 12. He goes in for that two-pointer and makes it. That brings our running score to 41-46 in favor of Panhandle. Ball is driven down court by Panther number 2, Anderson, but is taken from him at the half court by Panhandle number 12, who takes it in and goes for a layup. However, the ball is knocked out of bounds by Panthers. It'll be passed in by... looks like Panhandle number 22. Panhandle number 3 passes the ball to number 4. Number 4 goes for the three-point shot, but bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panther number 4, Strickland. However, Panhandle number 4 manages to recover and score a layup. That brings us to 41-48 in favor of Panhandle with just over 6 on the clock. Looks like that is a foul. That foul is against Panhandle number 10 for a hit. Two free throws have been awarded to Panther number 10, Avery Parrish. First of the free throws bounces off the hoop and is no good. Second of the free throws is also no good. The ball is recovered by Panhandle number 22. He begins to drive it back down to the other end of the court. Pass to number 3. Number 3 tries to pass number 12. However, the ball is taken by Panther number 10, Parrish. Parrish passes number 2, Anderson. Takes it to the other end of the court and goes for a two-point shot. However, it goes over the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle, but it looks like there's a foul against Panhandle's number 12. That is their 4th team foul of the quarter. Oh, never mind. What? Looks like the ref was I don't know. It was actually against Panther number 2, Anderson. Either way, it's still the 4th team foul. Panhandle gets the ball under the hoop. They go for a shot, but it looks like it's knocked out of bounds. Panther number 3, Whitfield passing number 2, Anderson. Anderson then begins to drive it down court. He passes number 3, Whitfield goes for the 3-point shot, but the ball bounces off the hoop. It is recovered by Panther number 2, Anderson, who goes for another 3-pointer. It misses the hoop and goes out of bounds. That is a full timeout by the Panthers.
Timeout for the Panthers of Seymour. Full timeout. The Caprock chapter of NBUCS will award 6 $1,000 scholarships to participants in this year's tournament. These scholarships are awarded every spring. Scholarship applications can be found on the Caprock NBUCS website or caprockclassic.com. Riversmiths has been a Lubbock staple for over 47 years. Riversmiths is known for their legendary catfish and chicken, but you might be surprised to know that Riversmiths also makes great chicken fried steaks, burgers, and even charred broiled options. Riversmiths is open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Saturday, so stop in and enjoy some delicious food.
Camera wasn't on it, but it looks like that was a foul. The foul's on Panhandle number 12. There was also a 2-pointer by Panther number 3, Whitfield. That was called good. And he has received 1 free throw because of the foul. That is the 4th team. Both teams are right on the edge of bonus. The free throw by Whitfield is good. Looks like we're clocked an update. That was a 2-point shot by Panhandle. After a struggle with the ball, Panhandle managed to recover their ball. Their number 4 rushes it to the other end of the court and passes number 22. Goes in for a 2-point shot. That brings us to 44-52 in favor of Panhandle. Panthers bring the ball back to their end of the court. Number 2, Anderson, goes in for the shot. It bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle number 12. Number 12 passes number 22. The number 22 drives it back to the other end of the court. He passes to number 3, who goes for the... he drives in towards the hoop. The ball is then knocked out of bounds by the Panthers. Number 11, Betts, is subbed out. Didn't see who subbed in for. The ball is passed back in by Panhandle number 12 to number 22. 22 goes with a 3-point shot, but it bounces out of the hoop. It is recovered by... Looks like Panhandle managed to call a timeout before the jump ball. Be for a full minute.
We know the Caprock Classic players leave it all out on the courts for every game. Well, there's no better place to refuel after the game than with some hand-battered, cooked-to-order Raising Cane's chicken fingers and a freshly squeezed lemonade. Hey, you've got to be ready for the next game, right? Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love. American Bank of Commerce has been part of the West Texas landscape for over 60 years. Established in 1962, ABC Bank is a locally owned, independent bank and offers convenient locations in Lubbock and Woodford, as well as Austin and DFW. Depend on ABC Bank today for reliable, personalized community banking service. See why we say it's a beautiful day at ABC.
All right, coming back from that timeout will be Panhandle ball, passed in by number 22. Looks like that's a... That's a foul against Panthers. It's like number 4, Strickland, his second of the game. Ball's passed back in by number 22 again. He passes to number 12. Number 12 passes number 22, then pass back number 12. Number 12 goes for the shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is knocked out of bounds by Panhandle. 3 minutes, 22 are left on the clock. Panhandle leads by 8 points. Panhandle managed to take the ball back from the Panthers on the Panthers in the court. They rush it to their end and score another 2-point shot. That brings us to 44-54 in favor of Panhandle. Panther number 2 Anderson is driving it back down to the other end of the court. He passed to number 10 Parrish. Parrish passed to number 1 Mathis. Mathis passes to number 4 Strickland. Passes back to Mathis. Next then passes to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield passes to number 4 Strickland, who takes it in for the 2-point shot. Shot's no good, but it looks like there's a foul. That is a foul against Panhandle number 10. The foul will result in free throws being awarded to Panther number 4, Matthew Strickland. First of the free throws is good. And that was Panhandle number 10's 5th and final foul of the ball game. Second free throw by Strickland's no good. The ball is recovered by Panhandle number 12. Number 12 passes number 22, then begins to drive it down to the other end of the court. That was on Panther number 4, Matthew Strickland, his third personal foul of this ball game. It'll be passed back in by Panhandle number 22. 22 passes to number 12, who then passes to number 3. Number 3. And number 3 passes 22, who then dribbles it around the 3-point line. 22 passes to number 4. Number 4, he's looking for someone to go. He tries to go somewhere, but Panther number 3, Whitfield, wrestles the ball out of his hands. He hands it off to number 10, Parrish, who drives down to the other end of the court and scores. Looks like that'll be a timeout by the Panthers. With a minute 56 left in the game. Panthers have one more timeout left.
T-Mobile is proud to be the exclusive communications provider for the Caprock Classic. T-Mobile has been investing millions to light up their award-winning network, which covers 99% of people in America. And great coverage is just the start because T-Mobile customers enjoy tons of other benefits. Check out your neighborhood store to learn more. We appreciate MCM Elegante for partnering with the tournament. Please enjoy your stay at their fine hotel when visiting the Hub City.
All right, coming back from that timeout, it looks like it'll be Panhandle ball. Ball's been passed in by Panhandle number 2. He passed it to number 22. 22 then begins to drive it back to the other end of the court. He brings it back out to the 3-point line before passing number 4. Number 4 tries to pass ball number 22, but it looks like there's a foul against Panther number 2. That is his fourth personal foul, and that is the 4th team foul for the Panthers. Ball is being passed back in by Panhandle number 22. He tries to pass number 4, but the ball is taken by Panther number 3, Whitfield, who drives back to the other end of the court. He goes for a shot, but the ball is knocked out of bounds by Panhandle. Ball is passed back in by Panther number 2 Anderson to number 3 Whitfield. Whitfield then passes the ball back to Anderson, who pushes in towards the hoop. He goes for the 2-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle number 3, who then passes to number 22. 22 begins to drive it down to the other end of the court. 22 hands the ball off to number 2, but the ball is then taken by Panther number 11, Betts. Betts passes it down court, ends up in the hands of number 2, Anderson, who goes in for the 2-point shot, but bounces off the hoop. Is recovered by Panhandle number 4, who drives it back to the other end of the court for a shot where a foul is called against the Panthers. His shot is no good. There's just over a minute left on the clock. Fouls on Panther number 4, Strickland. That is his 4th personal foul, and that is the 5th team foul for the Panthers. That triggers bonus. Free throws have been awarded to Panhandle number 4. First of the free throws is no good. Second of the free throws is good. That brings our score to 47-55 in favor of Panhandle. Ball's then driven down court by Panther number 2 Anderson. He's looking for someone to go. He finds a way to pass number 4 Strickland. Strickland pushes in towards the hoop and scores a 2-pointer. That brings the score to 49-55 in favor of Panhandle. Ball's being driven down court by Panhandle number 4. He passes number 12, who goes in and scores a two-pointer, bringing us to 49-57. Ball's being driven back down court by Panther number 2, Anderson. Anderson takes it in for that two-point shot, but it bounces off the hoop and is recovered by Panhandle number 12. Number 12 passes number 22, and it looks like they're not going to let. Oh? Number 22 rushes in and scores, bringing us to 49-57 with just under 15 on the clock. Panther number 3, Whitfield, is driving it back to the other end of the court. He passes number 10, Parachute, goes for several layups. Most of them bounce off. After the last one bounces off, the ball is recovered by number 11, Betts, and that concludes the ball game. The final score will be Seymour 51. Panhandle 59. As a result of this game, Panthers will be moving on to the consolation bracket. Their opponent is yet to be decided, but it will be tomorrow at noon. I believe in the Coronado Gym. The Lady Panthers will be playing today at 6 o'clock. And I believe we will be able to get coverage of it. And let me check which gym they're in. Coach Castilleja, if you're still in the chat, you can say which gym y'all are in. If you want to find out more information about the Caprock tournament, a link to their website is in the description of this video. See, I'm pulling up the bracket for the girls right now. They will be playing in the Trinity Christian Gym at 6 p.m. against Trinity Christian. If y'all have any clips you would like to save from this game, please do so now, as it will still be privated after it goes down, and I'll have the link for the girls stream up as soon as I figure out if I will be able to be there or not. Until then, have a good rest of your day. If you drove, be safe. Lubbock traffic is never great at this time of day.